going on, YouTubers? This is me, Alex, again, back with another video. Wait a minute. I guess it's not going to be a video. Well, it's still a video, but we're going to call this an episode. So this is episode 1 of the most dangerous but beautiful roads in United States. And this time we're going to be choosing the one on I-70, westbound or eastbound. And we're gonna pick Colorado, and parts of Utah maybe, and if we're lucky, maybe we get parts of Arizona also. But yep, let's get started. With this new thing right now. The episode, and before I start, I just want to make a disclaimer that if I mention something about Crete, it's gonna be the way that is working for me. Some of the things, if I say something about Crete, and also whatever else I mention, it works for me also. Like when I'm going in the downgrades and stuff like that. So let's get on with it. And if you're new to trucking or you've been trucking for a while, remember to try to stay healthy, guys, because this is our careers and this is the way we support our families. So this is my little drink that I do, not every week, but 1 week yes, 1 week don't, and then I alternate with other different breakfasts. But yeah, it's working pretty good for me. All right, my friends, so here we are in the Eisenhower Tunnel. This was built in 1973. But yeah, get ready, fasten your seatbelts, because we're about to start going down here. I always read every freaking sign that I can, that is telling me what's ahead of me. Like at the beginning of the tunnel, there was signs saying that there was going to be construction after the tunnel, and the speed, it was gonna be changing. So the speed here is gonna be 50 for regular cars and 35 for the commercial vehicles over 26,000 gross pounds. So as you can see, that guy is just flying there. But and I always check that. When you going down, what I do, I like to set my speed before I get to this, because then it's way more easier to adjust it, and then you can start going down safely, and you don't even have to touch the brakes, because it's with these big trucks, man, it's so easy to gain speed, even if you're like only 50,000 pounds, like the whole thing, gross, you're with the trailer and the load, or even empty, it just starts flying, especially in this downgrades over here on I-70 West, they're very stiff. So, and some of the percentage is like 5% or 6%. So you're gonna get a lot of speed, man. So you gotta watch out. I always try to set it up, and I don't care, like if I got trucks behind me and they're telling me on the radio, like, you going so slow, why you going so slow? I always, sometimes I don't say nothing and I ignore them idiots, but sometimes, I tell them that you should be reading the speed signs. But yeah, you see that CRST, that guy just went flying, man. And it's bad, it's bad, because you never know. I mean, you might burn your brakes or something like that, anything can happen, and you can have an accident and kill people, or kill yourself, and then everything is down the drain, So look at this, perfect example. The CRC, look at that, smoking brakes. Oh my God. See what I mean? So that's the reason, you have to take it easy, set your speed, and over here on these roads, that are very dangerous, they give you a lot of warnings. It's telling you for miles, like stiff grade is coming, reduce your speed, go to the lower gear, and all that. It's just you gotta read the signs. And a lot of people, I guess, they miss the signs, or I don't know, but you know, you always gotta be paying attention. Always read your signs. Make sure you're checking in your mirrors. Make sure because there's a lot of crazy drivers out here, man, and you gotta protect yourself and also protect your the people that you sharing the road with. I like to drive, uh, very safely, and I'm probably people gonna say that, oh, you're a punk or you're such an idiot, but I've been driving for 7 years, and I try to do it the best I can, to keep everybody safe around me. And especially, I think about my family, that I really wish that people, when they going through the state, where I live, that I hope that the drivers, drive safe, because it's so dangerous, In a matter of seconds, you can kill people or you can kill yourself. So you don't want to do that, But some people, I guess they don't learn. They like to learn the hard way. That's what I meant to say. They like to learn the hard way, and it's just especially for new drivers. If you're a new driver, take it easy. And a lot of people, the people that are new, is gonna be like, I'm pretty sure, they're gonna be very safe, because they just came out of their training and they got that fresh in their heads. A lot of people start having accidents after 5 years, because people start getting more comfortable, and I guess they let the guard down, and it's very important, that you keep driving safe from just like you did in the beginning, when you have everything fresh in your mind. But you have to always keep that in mind, always pay attention, check the weather, because the weather can change in seconds, like you can see here, it was nice and sunny, and now that we are getting close over here to this national forest, once you get into a higher altitude, the weather changes, even right now, it's only September 4th today, and it's gonna start snowing pretty soon. We got some snow in Montana already, I think. So you gotta keep always check the weather. Where you're gonna go, and that way you can be ready, and stop before it gets really bad, because you don't want to be stuck in the middle of a storm, or especially the winter's coming, in a snowstorm, or you're gonna have to be in a place that you need to get to a safe place. But in order to do that, you have to throw chains on it. So this will be a good time. You still got time, for the new drivers, and older people, with more experience too, to start practicing to put your chains, because you never know when you're gonna be doing it. So if you know how to do it, and you're gonna be out of there faster, so practice, start throwing the chains in there, make sure they're good, check it, inspect your chains, make sure they're not missing any links or crack. That way, when the time comes, you're ready, and you don't feel all unsecure, because when I started driving, and my first year, I started driving in around September, and went to Montana, and boom, I got snow. I got snow, and I had to throw chains in there because there's always a state trooper in there telling people, hey, you can't continue until you throw those chains in there. So you have to be ready, man. You have to be ready. Check, make sure you feel comfortable doing it. Do it over and over again. But I just want to help new drivers. To be ready. When they come out here, they can feel safe, and because this is a very, very critical job, driving this big trucks, is not a joke, it's you can kill a lot of people. So always, make sure you get your the rest that you need. Make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. That way when you come out here on the road, you are fresh. I always try to do YouTube videos, but if I'm not gonna have time, once I'm done driving, and it's gonna take time from my sleep, I am sorry, guys, but that's the reason, I haven't been doing videos lately, because I've been so busy and get big loads. I don't know, it's just it's and I'm glad, I'm happy, that we get in this big loads, because this helps me, keep providing for my family. So, but it's just the creek, I don't know, but it's a really good company. I've been here 6 years now, and the 6 years, I've always been busy. Always, every single week. When I come out, and the weeks that I stay out, it's just a go go go. Like we always get loads. Sometimes it's a delay. Like hours, 2 or 3, or depends on the area. Sometimes we end up in areas that definitely is gonna be a little bit to get a load, or if we're gonna be there too long, they move us to a different area, and then boom, and then we keep on rolling. But look at this tunnel, another cool tunnel. That's awesome. I love tunnels. I like tunnels better than bridges, though. But I love bridges too. But anyways, like I was saying, we gotta be very responsible. Get your sleep. Do everything right. Do a little exercise. Eat healthy. Another tunnel, guys. Look at this. Nice. Oh yeah. I should start charging you guys for these views, man. Look at this. I'm just kidding. Just like and subscribe, please. But anyways, like I was saying, you have to be responsible, and try to be the best you can be at the job, and because this career is a good career, and you can make a lot of money, but you have to be responsible, and also you have to have discipline. Like when you stop driving, do whatever you gotta do. You take your shower, you do your little exercise, then go take a shower. Try to eat healthy. Try not to eat too late. Before you go to sleep. Don't eat before you go to bed, and things like that. And you're gonna be out here for the long run, man. For the long run. But the most important thing, is for you to always be responsible, drive safe, respect the speed limits, especially in construction. Construction is one of the things that is very dangerous, and you can be in an accident. If you're following too close, if you're driving too fast, then you're gonna end up in somebody's back. You're gonna end up in a trailer or something like that. So I don't want that for anybody. I want everybody to be safe, and so they can return to their families. That's our most important stop. That we always have to make it back home. Because and I understand. There can be accidents. Like you always try to be safe, but there's always gonna be somebody that is not being safe. So, in order to avoid that, if you're safe and you give yourself a really good following distance and respect all the road signs that you see, then pay attention. You're gonna be just fine, man. You're gonna be just fine. And another tunnel, guys. Look at this. Today is tunnel day. Nice. But yeah, I really like driving a lot, and that's the reason that I pick OTR, because I can go and see places, but every time you go to different places, take time to explore, walk around, get out, there's when you stop at the truck stop, you take your shower, go walk around, go see what's around there, don't just sit in your truck, walk around. Or if you what I like to do sometimes, when I don't have to take a shower, or I stop at rest areas. In the rest areas, there are some beautiful rest areas in the United States that you can actually walk and get some exercise. So yeah, always give yourself some time, to explore, especially when you go to places that you've never been. Get out and look, and me, even though I went through these places so many times, guys, I always get out, and go look at these things. You're always gonna see something different every time. It doesn't matter if you stopped there before, but and just like that, we already made it to Utah. We are driving in Utah right now, but I just stopped at the Ghost Rock Canyon. I love that canyon, and just look at the view. Look around, listen to the wind. There's little birds in there. Relax. Like try to take your break in places like that where you can go and chill. And get yourself some snacks. Some fruits, or eat your sandwich or whatever you got. Or just go and relax and get the stress out, because trucking can be very, very stressful, and especially, being away from your family. But, now with this all new technology, I always FaceTime my daughter, my son, and my other kid, and my wife, we always, communicate every day, there's no day that goes by without me, talking to my family. So thank God for technology. But, being out here by yourself, you need to relax and enjoy also. I know that you are working and providing for your family, but you also have to enjoy yourself, because otherwise you're gonna burn yourself out, and you're just gonna get out. A lot of people just do this for a year or two, and then they're already burned out, and they're so stressful, and they hate trucking, and they come out and they tell everybody, I hate freaking trucking, and that was the worst job ever, and it sucks, and it's not worth the pay, and everything comes with time. At the beginning, it's not gonna be that much money, but then eventually, once you learn and everything, and the lines and where your company go, that's when you're gonna start seeing, that is worth it. So be patient, and you will succeed, guys. You will succeed. I'm telling you. Don't listen to the negative people. There's a lot of negative people. Oh my God, so much negativity. Like when I was coming in, when I was gonna thinking about coming to trucking, there was so many people telling me, oh, your wife is gonna leave you, and everything, you know, you're gonna miss your kids and blah blah blah, you know. And if you really, you know, communicate with your family, you know, and your wife, you know, you guys, you gotta agree, you know, together, you know, if that's what you really want to do, you know. But you have to be agree, you know, together that you're gonna do this, you know. And she's gonna support you, you know, because she's gonna be all by herself in those weeks that you out, you know. So I'm glad and I'm blessed, you know, that my wife, you know, she always helps me, and she's always uh, pushing me, you know, to keep doing this, you know. And I'm just glad and blessed, you know, that I've have her, you know, because without her, you know, I don't think I was gonna be able to do this, you know. But she always supports me, and my kids also. And you know, thank God, you know, we got our house, you know. And you know, she used to work and now she doesn't work, you know. We survive from trucking, you know, just me working, you know, so that way she can spend, you know, her time with the kids and everything, you know. She's enjoying it, she loves it, you know. And you know, I think I mentioned that in one of my videos, you know, like, you gotta set your goals when you come to trucking, you know. And that was one of my first goals, you know, to get my job, get my wife out of working, you know, like, to so she can be a stay-home mom, you know, and relax, you know, enjoy life, you know. And that's what I did this, you know. We got the house, she got her new car, and you know, and we are happy, you know, with our kids, you know. So I'm very proud of myself, you know, that I was able to do that through trucking, you know. And that's, you can do a lot of things, you know. You can do a lot of things, whatever you have in your mind, you know. You set your goals and you're gonna work to save money to buy a house, or you're gonna work to keep finishing school or anything like that, you know. And there's a lot of things that you can do, you know. And trucking is just a good opportunity to, you know, to be to never be broke again, man. Just so, you know, you just gotta keep at it, man. But if you made it this far, you know, I really appreciate it, you know. And I hope that that whatever I said, you know, it helps you a little bit, you know, to be a better driver, to be safe, to always watch out in construction and the downgrades, you know. Always be ready, you know. Don't be afraid, you know. Don't be scared, you know. Just prepare yourself. And when, you know, check the weather now that the, you know, next thing you know, it's gonna be winter, you know. And we're gonna be driving through these places, you know, and snow, and it's, you know, snow, ice, and freezing rain, you know. It gets a little bit more dangerous, you know. Even though, you know, it's dangerous now, you know, like, you know, you can lose your brakes, you have a bad tire, you know. I mean, you know, that's why I don't like to speed, because, you know, that can happen too. So thank you for watching, guys, and I really appreciate everybody for staying all the way to the end. Appreciate it. And just like that, we are already in Arizona, guys. And it was a beautiful day today, you know. It's still sunny, you know, but it's hot. It's 111 degrees over here right now. So super hot, guys. Super hot day. But you know, if you have any questions or anything like that, you know, you can always ask me. Write it on the comments, you know. Like the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this view, and thank you for watching. God bless you and your families. I hope everybody's safe, and remember, don't rush, you know. You are the captain of your ship. You're the one driving the big ass truck. So don't worry about everything else. And the other crazy drivers. Just you be safe, and that's it. It starts with you. Everything starts with you. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself, and that you are doing good, and you being a safe driver. And this is a bumpy road. Sorry about that. But thank you, and catch you on the next one. God bless, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.